quiet Oglethorpe Avenue. On a corner of Savannah, right next to a busy street, stands an old cemetery. During the day, the place is quiet, but when night falls, this place is said to transform into the strangest and most uncomfortable place on earth. People say, buried under this ground are the bodies of thousands of plague patients from the 18th century, whose deaths were so quick, so painful, that the townspeople hurriedly dug huge pits and buried them together. When the plague of the 18th century swept through Savannah, hundreds of people died every day. The hospitals were full, bodies were lying in front of houses, and a terrible smell hung in the air of the city. The city council decided, not much. Let's dig up the vacant lot next to Oglethorpe Avenue. Whoever is found, we must bury him here. Thus was born the Plague Cemetery. But the curse did not end there. Many say, those who weren't really dead when they were buried, the screams of those people can still be heard in the darkness of the night, the sound of digging underground, the sound of claws being scratched, those who wanted to live but couldn't. Over time, the place is covered, but not the spirits today. Standing on Oglethorpe Avenue, no one can realize that the kingdom of death lies beneath this quiet place. But the locals know one thing. No one talks loudly here. No one stays up at night here. Because at night, the air in the old cemetery changes. A cold fog descends, tree branches start to bump into each other, and streetlights flicker on and off strangely. One thing happens repeatedly in this place. After midnight, mobile phones don't work. The network goes completely down. People think it's a tower problem, but the technicians came and checked many times and said, there is no network problem here. The signal suddenly goes blank. No logic is found. Those people have only one assumption. The dead souls under the old cemetery disconnect modern equipment, as if no one wants you to be able to communicate here. When you take a photo, you can see a face in the fog. This is the scariest thing on Oglethorpe Avenue. Many tourists and locals have seen it when taking photos here at night. Unknown faces appear in the photos as if someone is standing in the fog. The faces are sometimes men, sometimes women, sometimes children, but everyone's eyes are blank. The bodies are creepy, empty gaze. Many people even see the faces are leaning towards them, little by little. Some say that the shadows seen in the photo are reaching out, as if they want to communicate with living people in some way. One tourist said directly, when I took the camera, the road was clear, but when I looked at the picture, I realized there was a face standing right behind me. But in reality, there was no one there. Residents around Oglethorpe Avenue follow a rule. Don't take pictures here at night. Once they see you, they follow you. Many people have returned to their homes and seen handprints on the walls. Some have heard the sound of someone scratching their door at night. And some have seen in their dreams a group of people calling to them from the fog, come back, we're still here. The scariest incident. In 2018, a young man came here at night to take the challenge. He said, hi, I'll spend the night here. Let's see what happens. People tried to stop him, but he didn't listen. A friend of his received a terrifying message around 2 a.m. They are standing around me, but there was no reply. The next morning, he was found unconscious in a bush some distance away. There was no injury to his body, but there was only one expression on his face, extreme fear. He still says, I was lighting a torch at the time. Suddenly, I saw shadows moving in the fog, shadows of people, many, and they were all standing there looking at me. This old plague cemetery on Oglethorpe Avenue is today a terrifying landmark of the city, quiet during the day, filled with memories of death at night, where mobile signal disappears, strange faces appear in the fog, and the spirits of the dead still roam. Maybe those people who were buried in a hurry, who didn't even get a chance to live while alive, they still search. Who remembers us?